Hey everybody, I'm back with a follow-up video. I wanted to say first and foremost thank you to everybody who has watched my first video, whether you just watched a few minutes or you watched the entire thing. I definitely appreciate it. I'm loving the feedback. That's how I'm going to learn. That's how I'm going to perfect it and get better at doing this. I'm definitely going to keep them shorter in the future. That was the most common feedback that I had. But everybody seemed to enjoy it, and to be completely honest with you, I actually enjoyed it. I didn't know how I was going to feel about doing it, if I would be nervous, if I would have something to talk about. But honestly, I really did enjoy doing it. I'm still going to be writing. I'm not going to replace the writing with the video blogs here because I think that there's times that video might be better for a shorter subject, or writing might be better for a longer topic. It's just really going to depend on the mood. But again, big thanks to everybody who's seen it so far, and I know there's still a few out there that you want to check it out. Definitely take a look at it. Let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. So, what I'm planning to do, like I said, I'm not going to stop writing because writing is my passion in life and it's the thing I'm best at. But I will occasionally incorporate some videos. So what I did today was I took the suggestions of a few of my army buddies. I made a list of the topics I'd like to discuss and kind of made an outline of that. So there's some topics that will be like a one-time thing, and then there's others that are kind of going to be an ongoing series. So that's kind of interesting. I'm looking forward to doing that. What I've been doing the last couple of days is I've started working on my story again, because in order to try to market it, I have to get it kind of configured like a story. And what I mean by that is, when I wrote it, the entire story is basically a conversation between two people, minus the epilogue to the story, of course. But so I wrote it as one continuous story. There's not really any breaks in there per se, so I'm having to go back in there and add chapters and kind of break the story up, but it kind of makes it feel a little inorganic. So I'm having a little difficulty with that, but I might try to work on that a little bit this weekend. Get more ideas for the video logs here. Kind of go back through some of the old stuff that I've written to see if I can incorporate that into video. Working on my YouTube channel, which is kind of tricky because I'm not really technically gifted with this stuff here. And that's it, really. I just, wanted to make a short follow up video just to thank everybody for everything, kind of give you a preview of what's coming, let you know what I've been working on the last couple of days. I guess I can give you guys a little inkling of what's coming down the pike. So, some of the topics that I'm going to discuss are some of the same things that I would discuss once I get my blog set up, which are some of the things that I've discussed on Facebook here. Um, you know, Mostly I'm going to talk about what I call the human experience, which is my life in general. My reaction to the day to day things that I go through, the struggles I have, the things I'm good at. We talked about this all in my first video. Occasionally I'll talk about, all varied topics that I like, personal interests, hobbies, random thoughts of the day, things like that. I'll probably talk about hockey and baseball, two sports I liked when I was a kid that, I'm not the biggest sports fan anymore, but when I was young, I liked them. I'm a big movie buff, so I'll talk about movies and TV shows, of which I really like, science fiction and horror especially. Talk a lot about music because music plays a tremendous part of my life. I don't have any musical talent, I don't play any instruments, anything like that, but music has always been important to me. I've got a very wide range of tastes that music I like, oldies up to like modern day stuff, and I associate a lot of music with events in my life, people, places I've been, experiences. So music is really important to me. I'll talk a little bit about my time in the army. I'll talk about dreams that I've had because I like to write those down when I can remember them, which isn't always the easiest thing. Sometimes you wake up and poof, they're gone. What other things? I'll talk about family and friends. I will talk about. Trying to think of something else here. I made a whole big list, and of course I'm drawing a blank at the moment. Oh, hobbies. Like I said, video games, comic books, superheroes. Silly things like that I'm into. And whatever kind of comes along the way, I'll go back and see if there's something that I wrote at one point on Facebook that I could incorporate into a video. I don't want to bore everybody, so I'm not going to do all videos. I'll try to see if I can mix it in and mix it up a little bit. But Uh, Again, I'm not doing it for any special reason other than to just challenge myself to do something different. To kind of sort of like when I went in the army and I joined the airborne, the paratroopers. I'm deathly afraid of heights, and here I was jumping out of airplanes because every once in a while you just have to face your fears and you have to try to overcome them as part of being an adult, part of life. So, that's one of the reasons I'm doing it. And just I'm a very expressive person. Sometimes my writing, I try to be very much from the heart at all times. Like genuine, but sometimes it doesn't always translate if you're reading it. Whereas if I'm telling you, you can kind of see the emotion, you can see the mood, you can understand where I'm coming from. So before the video gets too long, because I went way over an hour last time, again, I just wanted to thank everybody who checked out the first video. If you still haven't had a chance to look at it, take a look, tell me what you see, give me some feedback. I really appreciate it. And I am trying to get my YouTube channel going, but in the meantime, I'll post them up on Facebook as they come along. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.